Hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Sydney, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's so fun to say that, honestly. But yeah, welcome to my new video. Today, I'm just going to be reflecting on my 2025, and also just talk about what I'm looking forward to for 2026. I just wanted to make a video kind of reflecting on everything that I did this year, talking about some things that, happened, things that might not have happened, just wrapping it up as a whole. But I figured that I'd just kind of go through month by month of 2025 and just, kind of hit my big highlights of those months, specific things that happened, memories, trips, things like that. And then just kind of talk about everything all together. 2025 has been a crazy year. Like in my last video, I know I said 2025 has been a bitch. Yeah. A couple days ago though, I was sitting and I was looking through my videos from 2025 to put together my big kind of recap for the year, and I realized it wasn't all as bad as I thought it was. 2025 was definitely a roller coaster of emotions, from the very top to the very bottom. A lot of back and forth, a lot of anxiety this year, honestly. I will say that I feel like I've come through this year stronger. So there's that. But anyway, jumping into it, January started off pretty boring. I personally didn't have a lot happen in January. I know we had the big scare of TikTok dying on us. Thankfully, she's still here. January, I did start buying things for this room, for this whole setup. January into February, I continued to build this room for myself and just create my safe little space to create and do things in. Dyed my hair red, so made that change, and I've been sticking with it for 10 long months. It's not fun. No, I love the red hair, but it's commitment. Having colored hair is a commitment. February was when I actually created the YouTube channel. That's pretty fun. That's pretty exciting. So that was kind of initially really the first big step. Getting the things to prepare to start recording and getting the platform to record on. And in February, I will say, was the time when I feel like I rejoined Stan Twitter. Later felt like a mistake, but Twitter is Twitter. Twitter is a good place and a toxic place, especially if you're in certain fandoms. The 5 Sauce fandom definitely tends to make it a tough place to be sometimes. But I love the 5 Sauce fam. So yeah, rejoined Stan Twitter and started doing this. Knew that I wanted to do this. Started the dream, I guess. Then came along March. In March was when I started my digital art Instagram. I got my iPad in 2024. And started using it near the end of the year. I never, ever really posted my art anywhere, and that was scary for me. So making the Instagram page was a big jump for me, and then started to post a few things here and there, and was also just getting familiar with Procreate. Did not know anything about digital art, so was just kind of jumping into it, running through YouTube tutorials, TikTok videos, whatever I could find to kind of help me get more familiar with the software. And then I started posting more. Tweeting it, posting it on Instagram, doing what I could do to kind of get it out there. And then, of course, in March began the rollout of SideQuest, which was a lot of fun. I love her. And in March, I had my first online Michael interaction. We cheer. Which was just a like on a video of me lip syncing to Cool whenever that little sound bit was first released. But at the time, felt like it was the coolest thing ever. Which brings us to April. I turned 25 in April. My birthday's in April. Yay. Which was when I actually started to put this room together. Put up the lights, got microphones, got everything that I needed essentially to start a podcast YouTube channel. But the very beginning of April was when one of my craziest interactions this year happened. Michael Clifford followed me back on Twitter, and I'm pretty sure the follow came from posting my digital art. I decided that I really wanted to learn how to do this more. So moving into May, I did just that. More videos, more TikToks, just spending a lot of time creating things that I didn't like, deleting them, and then moving on. While I was also focusing on digital art, I was focusing on building a TikTok page, and definitely kind of getting my foot out there, and starting doing this whole social media thing, because I really just wanted to be able to connect more with other people. And I was making friends on Twitter with 5 Sauce fans and doing these cool things, and I felt connected. I felt like a part of something. I kept building my online presence. Of course, Give Me a Break was released in May. The infamous Mostyn kiss, which I drew a picture of. I drew them as 2 dolls and someone was making them kiss. And wouldn't you know it, Austin Knight reposted it to his story, and he did it while I was driving, which was the first time that anyone big or famous reposted my artwork, because like I said, I hadn't shared it, so how could they? But I remember feeling this great sense of like pride and feeling like, oh my gosh, like I just did that. I also did a Give Me a Break makeup inspired look, which was the first time that I had ever really done an inspired makeup look. I'm not saying that it was good. I don't think that it was good. But I liked it. I didn't hate it. And so I posted that to my TikTok. At the end of May, I did lose my amazing grandfather, which was really, really tough. I've been very lucky to not have to experience a lot of loss in my life. So grief was an emotion that I had to learn very fast and very well this year. It's something where even months later, it's really difficult for me to talk about. But he was an amazing person. I have a lot of great memories with him, and I'm grateful for every second that I got to spend with my grandfather. The day that my grandfather passed, I was at work, left, had to come back and get my car later that day. And as I was sitting in my car, you know, I was crying, an emotional mess all day, and I was trying to calm myself down before making the drive home. As I was sitting there, I opened TikTok, and Michael Clifford, yeah, I was sitting there crying, opened my TikTok, and Michael Clifford had liked my Give Me a Break makeup video, and also commented with a heart emoji. The timing of that one was very special to me, because it just felt like a hug when I needed it the most. Even though he had no idea, you know, what was going on, didn't know me personally or anything, it really just came at the right time, and it meant a lot to me. So Michael, if you ever see this, to you too. So being that I lost my grandfather at the end of May, the beginning of June was also really tough. But Order Chaos Order came out. Honestly, I feel like I can say that Callum's album is one of my favorite albums of all time, and it was far more beautiful than I expected. Not that I was expecting it to be bad, but it just means a lot to me. And so I feel like I really clung on to it in June. I wanted to stay. I remember watching Callum play I Wanted to Stay live. I don't remember which performance exactly it was, and I just remember bawling, but it felt good. That song personally has been a song that I've had on replay this year. So we got to live in our little Callum summer era. The Grammy Museum event for Michael was announced in June. I was really nervous and really anxious about it because I wanted to go, but also knew that he was probably going to be doing other things and didn't know what exactly to plan for. Nonetheless, I made some amazing freaking friends during this time. Tay, Faith, Allie. In June was when me and Tay really first connected, and decided to go to the Grammy Museum. It was scary, and it was my first time going to Los Angeles. It gave me something that broke me out of this funk that I had fallen into in May, after losing my grandfather. While I was still down, still upset, still grieving, it gave me something really exciting to look forward to. One, I was going to Los Angeles, but I was going to see my favorite artist. For the Grammy Museum, I painted my side quest jeans for the show. I even made Michael trading cards for the Kill Me for Always contest that had originally taken place back in June. I actually have it right here. Or one of them. I took those with me to California, hoping that I could somehow give them to Michael, knowing that I didn't have a meet and greet, and I failed. Didn't fail completely. Michael still got his trading card. The show in the Grammy Museum, like I said, made a lot of friends. Didn't get to meet Michael. That's okay. One day the time will come where I painted my jeans, took my trading cards. It was like, stoked about it. Had a lot of fun in Los Angeles, just exploring the area and everything. Saw Michael at the Grammy Museum, heard the debut performance, and debut of Enough. That was pretty cool. Shortly after I got back from the Grammy Museum, Water Parks followed me on Instagram. Crazy. And then the following week, SideQuest was released, which was awesome, which led me to my first video. I was really disappointed that I couldn't be at the Fonda shows for Michael, and really jealous of all my friends that got to go do all of the cool stuff that he did in LA, but I'm really glad that my friends got to experience that. As mentioned, I made a lot of cool friends in Los Angeles, one of them being Faith. Shout out to Faith. She flew back to Los Angeles for the SideQuest rollout, and she got to meet Michael a lot of times. Deserved. On SideQuest release day, she went to his thrift shop event, and this sounds so crazy to like say. Like, honestly, this is one of the biggest flexes of my life. No, it's not the biggest flex of my life, but it's something cool. From the thrift shop event, Faith actually FaceTimed me and Tay and Allie with Michael Clifford. So technically, I FaceTimed Michael Clifford in 2025. But it was actually Tay's birthday, so he got to wish her a happy birthday, and it was just fun to be a part of. And not many people can say that they FaceTimed Michael Clifford. So it was just really, really cool. And I'm forever grateful to Faith for that. Continuing on the SideQuest rollout, Faith went to his Barnes & Noble event, and I was able to mail her one of my cards before she went back to Los Angeles. Well, 2 of my cards. I gave her one to keep. She snuck my card into the meet and greet to give Michael, because I didn't have the opportunity to meet him in Los Angeles. Faith, you're a real one. I have a video of him looking at my card and getting my card.
Oh my god, I saw these online!
Wait.
At the magic cards! Oh my fucking god! This is so sick. Oh my god, that's so badass.
Do you have your whoever made that?
She's so good.
She's making a whole deck of them, and they look
That's
really
insane.
So July was actually pretty freaking dope. Moving into August, I feel like August was another semi-rough month for me. After making the Kill Me For Always trading cards, somebody had given me the idea to make a SideQuest inspired trading card deck. And so I did it. At first, I was like, there's no way that that's possible. There's no way that I could come up with ideas for that many cards. There's no way that I could illustrate those many things. I would be getting too far in over my head. And don't get me wrong, it was a lot of work. So I started that shortly after seeing Michael at the Grammy Museum. I made the first 3 cards for the first 3 singles. I started on the Enough card, and then I started working on the remaining cards whenever SideQuest was released. So this was something that took weeks to find the time, apart from working and, taking care of myself and doing the things that I needed to do. It was hard finding time to really work on it. And like I said, I was still grieving my grandfather, and those emotions hit you harder than you think. But I stuck to it, and I got it done. And I posted it. And I got a lot of support on it. I got a lot of love on it. A lot of positive feedback. Crystal liked it. MCHQ reposted it. And it was great. Until it wasn't. One day I was at work, minding my own business, having a really busy day. I'm a vet tech, so my job is very hands-on. I'm not typically on my phone when I'm at work. This morning, I had woken up, and I'm not going to mention who it was. I do not have beef with this person. I just want to say that. I just want to say that this experience made it really difficult for me. And I think it's important to kind of talk about that. So I'm going to talk about it. I don't want this to come back on anyone, basically, is what I'm trying to say. I woke up one day and this person had messaged me regarding the side quest deck, basically insinuating that I had used AI to produce it. I was hesitant to post my art because I was hesitant that people would like it, but I never thought that I would be accused, I guess, of using AI to produce art. And it was the first time that it had ever really happened to me, so I didn't know how to respond. At first I was really friendly about it. I was a little offended, for sure, and it put a sour taste in my mouth, but I continued to respond as kind as I could until the situation grew less and less kind. And I had found out that this person had already tweeted about me, implying that I had used AI and that it was very obvious that I was using AI. And below this tweet were several tweets from people that I knew on Twitter talking crap about my artwork. And so I saw this in between some appointments at work, and it made my heart drop to my stomach. The DMing, the messaging was fine, but seeing several people talking about me regarding something that I was never even asked about. And they were saying very hateful things, criticizing my artwork. And it, I understand that my artwork, not everybody is going to like it, but it was really the first time that I was dealing with it, and it hit me pretty hard. Worked through it with this person, ended up sending time lapses, files, and clarifying a couple of things as far as my artwork went, to where, they were like, "You're not AI." But it sucked feeling like I had to prove myself to someone. If they would have approached the situation differently, then I think it would have been a lot different. And because of that, I fell back off of Twitter. I didn't want to touch Procreate or my iPad for a while. I didn't want to draw because I thought, what is the point if people have already made up their mind about you? Which was stupid. But the whole reason I was spiraling so bad at work was because people were talking about me, and at the time, I literally did not have the time to get on there and defend myself. And it made me angry seeing people talk about me when they didn't know what was going on, didn't know the truth. And it's a different type of defenseless that you feel, right or wrong, when you can't step in and defend your name. Fell off of Twitter, paused on art. I still continued to make a physical side quest deck, and I sold quite a few of those. Sent out a few of them. People really liked it. So overall, I don't think that it was bad. I look back at it in a different light now. Still do like it. I'm still very proud of it. Like I said, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus with that. Kind of just hoping that, if anything, we can realize how our actions and words affect people on the internet, regardless of how little you think it is or how few people you think will see it. Words can hurt. Along came September. In September came Red Hair Michael Part 2. Also came the rollout of 5 Sauce 6. In September, I went to Louder Than Life here in Louisville, which is a metal music festival. And I got to see a bunch of my favorite bands there. It almost felt too good to be true. I went all 4 days, and I had a blast. It was so hot, so miserable outside. On the 4th day, we got poured down on. It was horrible. I would do it all over again to see the same people I saw that weekend. I got to do it with my best friends. Literally a week after Louder Than Life, I got to go to Chicago to see 21 Pilots again, which was really fun. While I was in Chicago, I made a video to 5 Sauce's new song, Not Okay, which was a stupid video of me jumping around my hotel room to the song, dancing to it, having fun, and Ashton Irwin liked it. Like, what? I wasn't expecting him to see it. And truthfully, like, looking back at it, I had second thoughts about posting the TikTok because it was so weird. But I'm glad that I am just deciding to do things because I'm being myself. So yeah, and look where it got me. So moving into October, after my Ashton I had kind of decided that I was done being depressed and hiding away from the internet. That I wanted to make more digital art and I didn't care what people were going to say about it. That I wanted to get back on TikTok and start making more videos. That this was something that I really wanted to do. So I did the Everyone's a Star makeup. which I just posted on TikTok, but jumped right back onto Procreate, and I made some artwork for Not Okay. Talking about it now makes it feel like a movie almost. It's like, this happened, and it's like she believed she could, so she did. I went on vacation the first week of October and locked into making these drawings. Made the Not Okay work, posted it on my art Instagram. 2 days later, I'm at work again, but my phone started vibrating in my pocket to the point where I was convinced that like a tornado was coming. Phone started going crazy, and I pulled it out, and I had several messages from lots of my friends letting me know Michael Clifford posted my artwork on his Instagram story. And so I opened Instagram, not believing them for whatever reason, as I'm getting screenshots of my art on Michael's story. I opened my Instagram to see it for myself, and it's true. So he liked it and he reposted it. And then just a few minutes after that, do laps around my hospital, fangirl, let it all out. I get back on my phone to see that the main 5 Sauce account liked and reposted it as well. And so that sent me into another frenzy. I truly feel like that might be the most special interaction of this year, because it's something that I created, something that I worked really hard on, and my favorite artist reposted my art. It's just a really surreal feeling. I don't know that I'll ever get over that one. It was such a nice welcome back into digital art. It made me feel like I could really do something with it. And I decided right then that I wasn't gonna let up again. Other than that, the rest of October was pretty relaxing. Went to haunted houses with my friends, did the typical spooky girl things. In November, I posted another big artwork that I was proud of. I drew 5 Sauce as the Powerpuff Girls. And this was an idea that I had before I even got my iPad. It was something that I have in one of my old sketchbooks. Made a first version of this drawing when I first got my iPad, and then went back and redid it. And I'm really proud of the progress that I feel like you can see between the two of them. And since then, 5 Sauce has reposted that as well, which is crazy. They're my best friends at this point. I put it on a t-shirt. I have that t-shirt, and I have that t-shirt for sale. It's really cool, but I would love to see it out on the next 5 Sauce tour. Really proud of it and think that it's cool. Anyway, selling any of my artwork this year has been crazy. It honestly feels like a bit of a dream. I never thought that I would ever be able to actually pursue anything with my artwork, because I'd always heard that my whole life, and so seeing it do so well now, insane. Mid-November, I went to Philadelphia and reunited with Allie, who I met in Los Angeles. She allowed me to see water parks with her. Not only see water parks, but meet water parks. So I flew to Philadelphia, never been to Philadelphia, and hung out with her for the weekend, and then we met some of our favorite boys. I gave Austin one of my Michael trading cards for the Give Me a Break card, which when I met him, he was like, yeah, I remember seeing that. Sweetest human. All of water parks are so sweet. I met water parks back in 2017 whenever I saw them for the first time and was introduced to them. So it was really cool to see them almost 10 years later and have this full circle moment. And they've come a long way, and I'm really proud of them. But they were really sweet. Of course, Everyone's a Star came out, which is awesome. Another beautiful album. So I got to listen to that with Allie while I was in Philadelphia. Listened to that, met water parks, had a really fun weekend. I won a giveaway from the 5 Sauce years, which I won this really cool trading card in. But I also got the Lua Blue vinyl, which I missed out on whenever that first went on sale. It is my favorite color, blue, which is my favorite color. Beautiful. And that was so amazing. Like, that felt like a Christmas of my own. I started making anime edits jokingly, just because I heard a song one time and was like, oh, this would be a good edit, and then I started making edits. I made a JJK edit to a 5 Sauce song To which, next day, I'm minding my own business, putting up my Christmas tree, cleaning my house. One of my best friends texts me and she's like, Sydney, I know you're freaking out. And I'm like, freaking out over what? I called her, opened my TikTok. Do you see that 5 sauce? Liked my JJK edit, reposted my JJK edit, commented on my JJK edit. Not once, but twice. So that one also kind of caused me to go a little crazy. That one was just really unexpected. Like the crossover I didn't know I was ever gonna get. And then I planned on filming this video sooner, but I'm kind of glad I didn't, because within the past 24 hours, we've gotten a new Michael song that he just dropped randomly at midnight, which I think is my favorite song of his. Amazing. It's amazing. It's beautiful. It's the song of the year for me, which says a lot because a lot of my favorite artists release music. Michael released a song at midnight. Austin Knight liked another one of my TikToks, and Crystal liked another one of my tweets about Michael's song. So, yeah, this year has been one for the books. I feel like I have felt both extreme highs and extreme lows in 2025, and I think that I'm grateful for every moment of it. I feel like this whole year has mainly been a really big struggle for me mental health wise, but now in hindsight, it hasn't been so bad. It's been pretty kind to me. I'm hoping that 2026 will be better. I'm hopeful that 2026 will be better too. I have a lot of things to look forward to in 2026 and a lot of goals set for myself. I definitely want to do more with this channel, seeing where I can grow with digital art, and I just want to be the best version of myself that I can be. I want to keep doing cool things. I want to keep having this sense of pride. I want cool people to keep seeing my stuff and to connect with more people in general. Like I want to be able to build something that I'm proud of. This year I feel like has been a great first step in that process. So yeah, like I said, I feel like 2025 has been a great year for music. Like almost all of my favorite artists have released music this year. Whether it be a song, an album, a teaser, something. Might be getting Harry back next year. Hello. Good movies and TV shows this year. Squid Game's finished, which I'm not gonna lie to you, I hated the way that ended. And it sucks because I really like Squid Games. Stranger Things ends tonight. I'm filming this on the last day of 2025. Please leave Steve Harrington alone. I need Steve Harrington and Dustin Henderson to make it out alive. That's main goal. I could talk about Stranger Things forever. Stranger Things is one of my favorite shows. Another Avatar movie just came out. Another Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Hey, JJK movie came out this year and we're about to get the new season. It's been a good year as far as entertainment. At least for me. But yeah. And this doesn't cover everything that happened to me in 2025, but I feel like it's a nice little scratch of the surface, and enough to kind of let you guys know that it's been a year. I've never had a Michael or 5 Sauce notice before, and now I have like 7 or 8 in 1 year. I feel like I've accomplished a lot, and I feel like there's been a lot of loss, but I also feel like I've grown close with some really good people. I think that I'm ending the year on a bittersweet but grateful note. This whole year I've been begging for the torture to end, but didn't realize that I really had been living through all of it. I can't wait for 2026. I can't wait to see 5 Sauce next year. I'm really hoping to get out there and see 5 Sauce on more shows, and get to see some of my favorite friends and meet some friends that I've never met before and make new friends and make videos with you guys. So I'm really excited to get this going. I have another video coming, more of an introductory to me, because I know that I haven't really dove more into who I am. If you've made it this far, thank you for watching. Thank you for caring about what I did this year, I guess. If you don't mind, like, share, comment, subscribe, all of those things. I think that's all. I don't know. I'll figure it out as it goes on. But yeah. And I do plan to make some more like lighthearted videos and not just me yapping, me being a little silly goose. Next year, I have plenty of videos lined up. I have a journal where I have written down ideas out the ass. Look out. Thank you for watching. Thank you to everyone who made 2025 what it was. And I look forward to growing and connecting with more people in 2026. All the love.